My understanding is she demands 100% of your paycheck every week.
Yes.
Which is around $2,100.
Yes.
And gives you $25 a week back.
Yes.
Is that accurate, Ms. Tate?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Can you explain why it is you're comfortable keeping him on such a short leash?
Well, I am comfortable with keeping him on a short leash because of the things that he likes to do with his money. We don't have a community pot. The community pot is right here in my pocket. He go catches his check, he come home, and he brings it to me. What I feel like he needs, he gets it at that point in time. He has recreational habits that I don't concur, so therefore he gets what I give him to spend.
What? Hold up. First of all, before I even hear this man talk, this has to be some beta type dude. Second of all, why are you doing that? For that? Weaved up Shirley? What is going on here, man? This is crazy.
Woo! Woo!
And
you've been doing this for 4 years?
Yes.
Do you care about how he feels at all?
I sure does. I do care about how he feels, but I also care how my household is ran and where the hard work and money goes.
So $25 a week you think is enough for this man to get?
$25 a week is just basically for his food, but if he need gas because of the company that he works with, they supply that for him as well. So yeah, $25. If you need a little bit more throughout the week, come tell me about it, and then I'll go ahead and make the arrangement. But I take care of Charles all the way down from the head to the toe.
Ms. Tate, I understand. After knowing him for a day, you moved him in.
The next day.
The next day.
What? Hold up.
Hey, yo, what the?
Did she just say she moved him in after knowing him a day? See, this is not even adding up. You got a man who's making good money. That's $8,000. That's over $8,000 a month. 8 times 12 is $96,000 a year. This dude's making damn near $100,000, if not right at $100,000 a year. And he's walking through this house, giving his woman his paycheck, and she's giving him $25 a week. Bro, something not adding up. And she said she moved him in the day after meeting him. This sounds like beta-ass dude with an overbearing, masculine Shirley who wears the pants in the relationship. This is crazy.
Tell me some other controlling things she does.
Oh, well, you know, I try to go get my hair cut done different times, like if I'm getting off work and everything, and I say, hey, well, I'm finna go and get my hair cut, but I gotta go to the east side of Atlanta, you know, to go do it.
How can you afford a haircut? Ms. Tate, are you treating him like a kid?
Yes, I am, because if you go somewhere and you come home and you done tore up my cars, yeah, I want to know, and then you can't explain why the whole side of my car is gone, why my brand new car have 2 flat tires on the same. When I ask you what happened to my vehicle, you say, I don't know, some ran in front of me, I might have hit a pole, and this is $5,000 or $6,000 of damage that you're bringing cars home. You done tore up 2 cars, 2 brand new cars.
Okay, well, if he's bringing you home $2K a week, I'm assuming that he's paying for the damn cars.
Bang! Bang!
But let's go back to this dude. I want to point something out about him.
You tore up 2 brand new cars?
No, one
There's one there.
One, yeah.
Did you do that?
Yes.
Did you hit a pole?
No, it was on the side of like a little ditch or something like that, and I hit something, like I got out and looked at it. It was like a boulder or something. Like that, so.
Hit something.
No, and I explained to her, and I called her and I showed her that.
Okay, now, that's one accident. You've had another accident.
No, just with the tire. This on
what happened with the tires?
The tire blew out on the road, and I told her. And that's all I did is got over, and I called her just like I do all the time. When I'm at work or anything, I call her and say, hey, this is such and such happened. And I called her, I say, I got a flat.
And see, look at this right here.
Or anything, I call her and say, hey, this is such and such happened. And I called her, I say, I got a flat.
And see, here's the thing where I'm looking at this dude. Fellas, don't be this dude. He's sitting up here talking about how he has to call his woman and let her know. He says, I call her just like I do whenever there's an incident. I pick up the phone and call her. No, bro, you're a man. Be a man. Fellas, anybody watching this right now, don't be like this dude. This is a beta man who sits back and answers to his woman when he's supposed to be the goddamn leader of his household.
I say, I got a flat.
You talk talked about it like he's out there, just riding and running things down. He had one accident and his car and a tire went flat. How is that making him irresponsible?
Because you can't tell me the same story twice about that car. When you brought the Charger back, it wasn't one flat, it was two flats on the same thing. Then the windshield wiper had it. I'm asking you what is happening. You can't give me a straight answer all the time when I ask you.
Oh, why she is so overbearing? She sounds like this dude's mom and not his wife. And again, we're talking about vehicle maintenance that he's likely paying for.
Yeah, you hard to talk to, Ms. Tate. I don't blame him. Mr. Bars, I believe, my understanding is you believe she's cheating on you, so I want to know why you think that. Take this over there to Ms. Tate. Ms. Tate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my understanding, because I had to have somebody explain to me because I didn't get it, is the conversation through emoji and GIF in which a waterfall, which you posted a waterfall, which means you're in a state of sexual excitation.
Oh my!
Yes.
No.
I don't understand.
Right. And I get it. And that's what it looks like if you don't pursue anywhere further with your mind. This was actually one of the pictures my mom didn't send me. But because I move around a lot and because I go from 0 to 120, she sends me meditation things. So some of the things that she may send me, I may send out and say, hey, I know your schedule is busy. You're flying here to there. You're always out. Hey, you might want to try this meditation tactic. Do this. Because when I send you stuff, half of the time you don't get it and understand it.
You don't send me nothing, period.
Oh, my goodness gracious, God.
Don't send me nothing.
That's the problem.
I don't want to talk about this anymore because I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if she's fooling around or not. Why don't you tell me? Does she treat him poorly?
Yes, she does.
Can you give me some examples of some of the ways in which she mistreats him?
Who's that? I'm wondering if that's his mom.
She talks about how stupid he is.
Oh, that's his sister.
He's slow. She's done that, around her children and talked about how slow he is.
Do you talk about him like that? Do you say things like that?
I do.
And what makes you think it's okay for you to do that?
It's not okay. When I do get angry enough, it's the dialogue that me and him is having.
Do you talk about him to other people and use those terms?
And you notice what the woman said. She talked down to him in front of her children. So this is a single mom, and that's probably why she snatched. Now it all makes sense. She snatched him up real quick because she a single mom, and she was sniffing that $8K a month he bringing in. Now it's making sense.
I have to my sister after we reunited because if I hold it in, I'm going to go crazy.
Okay, let me tell you something, Ms. Tate. You can fast talk all you want to, but there is class and there is lack of class. Yep. And that lacks class. He's your man. He's your man. You don't talk rude about him. You don't talk rude to him. If you're irritated, irritated, you behave like a grown woman and not a child who's in a in a playground calling names because you don't have any more sense than that. That right there is a sign of a slow mind.
Well, if you
no. There's no fighting that one. If you're on text anywhere calling people names, that's because you don't have capacity and ability. Put that finger down. I don't want to see it again.
Sorry, I don't text.
Thank you very much. I was alluding to someone else. We all know who doesn't know how to act right.
Okay. And may I say something, Justin?
No! Please have a seat.
Okay.
Do you want to keep her?
Hell no.
I've been going through it since day one, and it's right now, like I said, it's shaky because I put a vow into her daughter, that I was gonna be there. She asked me to be there. And she asked me, and every day that I come home, every day, she tell me she love me, and when I leave, even when I'm going out the door, she want to come with me. That's how she's seen, and that's how she been with, and she knows that. And she know that I would never hurt her. She know that I would never turn my back on her. She turned her back on me several times, and I stayed there strong, go to work every day, and still come home and give her the money with no problem.
All right. I can't fault you for being a stand-up dude.
Yeah. But treat me like a doormat, like I'm...
Yeah, I'm going to talk to her about it. I don't think it's going to do any good, but I'm going to talk to her about it.
Yes.
See, right there at the end, man, salute the judge. I've always liked the way she officiated her cases. But see, right there at the end, Fellas, this is how they get you. These single moms, man. And at the very bottom, I don't know if you guys can see it, it said that they've been married 3 years. Her 5-year-old daughter is attached to his hip. He said, I made a vow to her daughter that I wouldn't leave, which tells me a couple things. He's taking care of that family. He's taking care of children that aren't his, because they say that she has kids. He's taking care of children that aren't his, and most likely that daughter's father isn't in her life. That's why she has such an attachment to him. At least he's recognizing, because he said it at the end, that she's using me as a doormat. At least he recognizes that. But dude, you should have never put yourself in this position in the first goddamn place. Man, fellas, you have to have standards. You have to have some self-respect. And there's no way in hell that this man is going out here making nearly $100,000 a year, and this woman is taking his paycheck and giving him $25 a week. Fellas, don't be him. Man, I'm so mad right now. I'm about to break something. Do better, squad. Fall out. Jesus.